Hello everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. This week we are memory keeping for the week of January 17th, and as you can see on the monthly view, I've filled in some memories from this week already because this was the week that we were sharing the news that we were engaged. And I realized in the previous video, the one where my fiance joined me for the voiceover, we didn't talk at all about the actual proposal, which is funny to me. I think there were just so many other things that I wanted to talk about in that video that I completely forgot. So I have a post-it note on this week in my planner that I'm looking at right now to say, talk about the proposal and then how this week is the week that we shared our big news. So I'll start with the proposal. This week, or this sticker kit is from Cinderella paper. It's leftovers I had from a kit called Coffee Shop. I thought it matched the mood of this week. It was a little stormy here, at least on Monday. So I liked the moody colors for that. And then I'm bringing in some functional, like solo color stickers that I had left over from Oh Hello. And then there's all my character stickers that I pulled in advance. It makes filming these videos a lot easier to pull all those stickers in advance. Anyway, the proposal was in Joshua Tree National Park, of course, on the 15th, so a couple of days prior to this week. And we had been hiking around, and I had shared in my last memory keeping week plan with me about how I kind of figured it out. But at the same time, I was doubting myself. I'm like, he is so calm and collected today that I don't see how he could propose marriage to me today and not be super nervous. So he was like super collected the whole day, or at least that's how he appeared. And then we went onto the Skull Rock Loop Trail. I think that's what it's called. We started hiking out towards a part where there were fewer people. Like there's a lot of people who congregate around Skull Rock because it's a very popular rock formation. It does kind of look like a skull. But we went on the actual trail and I was really tired. I was getting dehydrated and really tired at this point. But at one point we were like probably halfway through the trail. He was like, oh, let's take a picture. So remember how I was talking about the tripod he wanted to bring and how I kind of thought maybe that was a hint. Not that he was trying to give me a hint, but that it was a hint to me that something was going to happen on Saturday. So he wanted to find a spot to take a picture, and I explained in the plan with me why that set off my brain. Didn't know how to explain that. So we were kind of going a little bit off the trail, which I don't generally recommend people do, but in Joshua Tree, it's a little easier to go off the trail just because of the geology and the type of vegetation that's around. So I felt okay about it. He wanted to like climb up on top of this rock formation at one point, and I'm like, I'm really tired. I'm not confident I can climb up there without hurting myself. So we found another area and I thought it looked okay, but I'm like, I don't know. What about this? This would make a better photo. And so he set up the tripod. We posed for a photo, and then he kind of looked at me and I'm like, oh, okay, I know what's up. And he had been taking a video. And then, of course, he got down on one knee. He asked me to marry him. He said my full name, all that stuff. All that cheesy romantic movie stuff. And then, like I said in that previous plan with me, we just kind of stared at each other for an hour and took photos and admired the ring under the cloudy skies. Diamonds look so nice under a cloudy sky. They like sparkle a different way. It's really nice. Anyway, that was the proposal. Really simple. Technically in public, but very private at the same time. Like no one was around when he proposed to me on national park land in the desert. It was really pretty. So getting into Monday then, you can see I'm putting in so many different things. Like I said the previous week, Sunday I was really dehydrated and I didn't really feel well. That kind of continued into Monday. I'm not proud of that because generally I take good care of myself when I'm outdoors, but because it was chilly the day we were out in the desert, I lost track of like how much water I was drinking. I think I drank maybe half a water bottle and a lemon lime Gatorade, and that was it that whole day. That's not enough for me. I'm usually good about hydrating, but I wasn't that day. Too many other things on my mind. So Monday, I still wasn't feeling great, but we did want to go out to dinner to celebrate the engagement. So if you remember, if you watched last week's video, he had asked if I wanted to go to dinner on Saturday night. By the time we got home, it was like way too late to go out to dinner, and we were both really tired. We could have gone out, but we just decided to stay home and eat pasta instead. So Monday, I marked at the top of Monday that Nathan was off this day. We went on a coffee date, so that sticker is from the novel Coffee, which I don't think she sells stickers anymore now that I think about it. And then we actually got caught in the rain this day, so I have a Once More with Love couple under the umbrella, but we didn't have an umbrella because we got caught in the rain. We didn't realize it was going to rain this day. So the coffee place that we like to go to has a lot of outdoor seating, so we were sitting out there and like it started sprinkling. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess we're not sitting out here now. They have indoor seating, but we're still kind of, this was mid-January, so we weren't really sitting inside places. So we kind of sipped our coffee under the awning of another building and admired my ring again, because again, in the rainy day, like the lighting is different. It looks really interesting. Then I texted my family to say, hey guys, let's do a Zoom, which like we have done a handful of Zooms during the pandemic. Like we've caught up in other ways, but I was like, because I didn't get to see them at Christmas, so I was kind of framing it that way. Because I didn't want to just text my family that I got engaged. I did want to tell them. Ideally, I would have told them in person, but that wasn't going to happen. And I wanted to tell them as soon as possible. I didn't want to wait until visiting them whenever that was going to happen, because I had no idea when that was going to be able to happen to tell them. So I wanted to set up a Zoom, and we figured out Thursday would be the best day for that, just based on everyone's work schedules and class schedules, because a lot of my siblings are still students, or like half of them are, and the other half work and they have different schedules. Then I marked with a fox and cactus cat couple on the couch that we had superhero movies going in the background all day. Nathan just wanted to watch a lot of Marvel movies, and he wanted to catch up. Because he wasn't able to go see the new Spider-Man movie just yet. I had a headache this day, which was part of my dehydration, so I put in a grumpy Molly from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., and then I put in the cat couple on a date, or at dinner, from Fox and Cactus, as well as a date script from Scribble Prints Co. in gold foil to mark that we went to dinner, and we got the whole patio to ourselves. We went to this restaurant called Les Amis. It's in downtown Fullerton, and they have a massive patio, like a wraparound patio out front, like even in non-pandemic times. And because it had been raining earlier in the day, I feel like no one wanted to sit outside. Also, it was a Monday, and we had the day off, but like not everyone gets MLK Junior day off. So we had the whole patio to ourselves. It was so nice, and like the cafe lights were out. And again, I was admiring my ring under the cafe lights, just testing it out in all different lighting conditions, you know? So that was a lovely date. We came home and I watched Great British Bake Off, and then I put in a Molly cat couple from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. just to mark that talk that we had. Tuesday, the first thing I marked with a Molly sick day sticker is that I was having some stomach issues, again, related to the dehydration. This really knocked me out of commission for multiple days. It was not fun. Then I marked with a Molly on a laptop that I did the equity module for my campus. I got a small stipend for that, and also it's just an important thing to do. I'm going to be honest, I was a little let down by some of the things they were suggesting, because it's already stuff that I do just based on being a writing teacher. So I asked someone who's more involved and more specific to teaching writing for any other advice or guidance she had about more equitable teaching related to writing. I hope that made sense. Then I marked with a ring box sticker that I ordered wedding stickers, so I ordered from Scribble Prints Co. and Once More with Love. I used a ring box because I knew I was going to use the Molly getting married sticker on the next day, so I didn't want to use it twice right next to each other. And then I just put in Molly watching TV for a bunch of stuff that I watched on Tuesday night. And then I marked with Molly has insomnia, which I don't have insomnia generally, but it looked like the sticker to use for this situation. I went to bed early because I wasn't feeling good. Wednesday was my parents' 31st wedding anniversary, so I have Molly gets married to mark that. Though it's easy for me to remember how many years my parents have been married because I just take whatever year or whatever age I'm supposed to turn that year, and add a year. And that's my parents' anniversary year, so it's easy for me to remember. I needed to work on my lecture portfolio. So I'm a part-time lecturer, so I get reviewed every single year. So I have to put together a portfolio. So I added things to this software called Dossier, if that's how you say that word, and also updated my CV because I hadn't updated it yet for 2022. I set up the family Zoom this day, so I have a Molly holding a heart for that. And then I worked out, that sticker's from Oh Hello, and then I started a plan with me for the final week of 2021. So I have Molly doing a plan with me, like a flat lay sticker for that. And then this was the day, so the semester was going to start on the 24th. So less than a week before the semester started, I got offered a 4th class again. So I have a Once More with Love work from home sticker for that. I was really shocked because originally in December, when the semester ended, I was planning to teach 4 classes in the spring, and then they had to take one away because of enrollment issues. And then the week before this, they had to switch my schedule all over the place. And then I think somebody left or either couldn't teach the classes this semester, so they re-offered me a different 4th class. So I'm teaching 4 classes this semester after all. A lot of changes for spring semester. I put in a $ for some money-related stuff I needed to do, and then I marked at the end of Wednesday that I watched more Great British Bake Off. And then on Thursday, I paid one of my credit cards, so I have a Bill Do sticker for that. I went to campus to pick up stuff from my office because we were going to do the first 2 weeks of the semester remotely, which is so weird to think about because as of the time that I'm actually recording this voiceover, we're totally back on campus now. So that's over. That book sticker is from Oh Hello, though. Then I sent in my syllabus for the classes that I just recently got offered this week. So I have Molly for that. I read Dune, so I have a Fox and Cactus reading girl for that. I marked that I was so nervous with a Molly is a scaredy cat sticker because we were going to log on to Zoom and tell my family our big news. I don't know why I was so nervous. Like, I figured they would be happy. My fiance and I have been together a really long time. I think they would be happy. I don't know. I was just really anxious about telling them, and so was my fiance. And then I marked the Zoom call with a Molly Loves to Video Chat sticker and a ring sticker from Planet Hannah that's gold foiled. I layered those to mark that we told my family about our engagement. So they were all very excited. It was so sweet to see their reactions. So it was awesome. I have video footage. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload a proposal vlog or not, or an engagement vlog, whatever you want to call it, just because it is so personal. But I have video footage of like so much stuff related to this, like the day we were in Joshua Tree, and obviously Nathan's video from his phone. And then I recorded when we were telling my family. So we'll see what I do with all that. At the end of Thursday, I marked that it was 3 weeks until my fiance's birthday. Moving on to Friday, we got coffee this morning, so that sticker's from Oh Hello. I wrote in argue with Expedia next to an Oh Hello airplane sticker. It was mostly just like conversing with them in chat, just trying to figure out what was going on with my flight credit, because originally I had checked and it expired way later this year, and then suddenly I checked and it expired at the end of March. So I was just trying to figure out why that was. Spoiler alert, they ended up just refunding me the money. So that was kind of nice to just get the refund for a trip that I was supposed to go on like 2 years ago, and it just never happened. Then I set up my Canvas courses for my spring classes, so I have Molly on a laptop for that. I worked out again. And then this night, Nathan made beignets, which was so wonderful. He wanted to do something to celebrate, especially after we told my family. He told his parents by text, by the way. We see them all the time, or he sees them all the time anyway, because they live near us. So they were okay with getting a text. But my family, like, I don't see them as often, so it felt more important to tell them a little more personally. Anyway, I put in a Once More with Love sticker for the beignets. They turned out so wonderful. They were great. And then he went outside and asked our neighbors if they wanted any. And it turned out it was one of our neighbors' birthdays. We love our neighbors. They're very sweet. And then I marked with a gold foil Scribble Prints Co. icon that I watched more Great British Bake Off. Saturday, we finally told our friends. So I was texting a bunch of friends about our news. So I have a happy munchkin from Once More with Love and another ring sticker. I really liked layering things for any engagement related news. So having like some sort of character related to the action and then having a ring sticker layered over it to make it clear that like it's about the engagement. So we texted lots of friends and they were so happy for us. It was nice to kind of draw it out for like a whole week of like various stages of telling people. And then we didn't even post on social media until the next Monday. So it was nice to just kind of like keep the news to ourselves for a little bit and then kind of branch out to sharing with, you know, different groups of people. Obviously family first and then everyone else after that. I liked it. I sent an email to extend our lease. And then I was backing up lots of photographs. So I have a camera sticker from Planet Hannah. And then this night, for some reason, I decided to start watching this show on Disney Plus called Disney Fairy Tale Wedding. So I marked that with this castle sticker that I had. I don't know what shop it's from. Yeah, I thought I was going to like it, but it's just too sweet. I know that sounds horrible, but like I need a little bit of drama. Kind of like how Say Yes to the Dress, like sometimes you get really sweet stories and sometimes you get people where you're like, wow, I'm glad I'm not related to those people. I need a little bit more of that. So I watched it for like 2 days and then I gave up on it. I'm like, this is just annoying me. No hate if people want to have a Disney wedding, but the show is just kind of too corny for my taste. Sunday morning, we got coffee again. Coffee to go, I should say. And then Expedia refunded me my money, so that was nice. And then I can just spend that money on another flight whenever I need to fly again. So I have a blobby from Oh Hello for that. I pulled stickers for a plan with me, so I have a Molly for that. And then this day we went over to my fiance's parents' house to do a delayed celebration of his mom's birthday. So I have a family feast sticker from Once More with Love. Nathan made a pumpkin pecan pie, so I have another Once More with Love sticker for that. It's a really good recipe. I like it a lot. And then his mom was so sweet. She got out some glasses and some Martinellis because there were kids there. So we toasted to our engagement. It was very sweet. It was very simple, but very kind. So I have these clinking glasses from Scribble Prints Co. We came home, I watched more Disney Fairy Tale Wedding, so I have a Minnie Ears sticker for that. I think that's from Simply a Mess, and this was the last time I watched it because it was just like, this isn't really my vibe. And then I switched back over to Great British Bake Off. I put the weekend banner at the end of the day, or the end of the week, with some flags from the kit. I brought in this rainy day washi, I think it's from Dollar Tree. And then the habit tracker on the side was for taking care of facial skincare twice a day, and then of course the dinners on the sidebar. So that is this week. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.